Hey there, what's up? This is Leonard, and in this video I'm gonna show to you how you can use ChatGPT to teach you any topic from scratch. And as always, on the screen you can see the conversation that I had with ChatGPT about this topic, and I'm gonna walk you through the prompts that I use, through the output that ChatGPT generated, and also comment on both. Alright, so my first prompt was: imagine you are my private teacher. I want to learn and understand what ChatGPT is and what it can do. Currently, I estimate my own knowledge at 0 out of 10. I learn best when I can put things into a larger context. Additionally, I find practical examples as important as theory. Now, in regards to this prompt, obviously, as you can see, I used the imagine technique, helps ChatGPT understand what its role is, and then I told it specifically what I wanna have out of the conversation. Gave it a little bit of an idea of what my current knowledge is of the topic that I want to learn, and overall I could have been more precise even in terms of the details what I gave it in order to set the scene, but obviously I did. So what's the answer like? Great, I'd be happy to help you understand ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a large language model that has been developed by OpenAI. It is based on the GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer architecture. Cool. Okay, now in simple terms, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence program that has been trained on vast amounts of text data. Okay, cool. So to me, that would feel a little bit technical. Okay, if my knowledge was 0 out of 10, there would be too many terms in there that I wouldn't have an idea of. So the next prompt, I picked exactly that up, obviously. So I said, that's too technical for me. Explain it to me again, but this time as if I were in second grade. Use emojis. Okay, now ChatGPT said, sure, I can explain it to you in a way that's easy to understand. ChatGPT is like a super smart robot that can talk and write like a person. It learned how to talk and write by reading lots and lots of books, websites, and other things people wrote. Okay, interesting. One cool thing about ChatGPT is that it can help computers talk to people better. Interesting. So obviously this works well. So this is something I use whenever I use ChatGPT to learn something new. I use that technique a lot. So it produces something that I don't understand, and then I tell it, okay, give it to me again, and reproduce your output, but now as if I was a second grader. That helps a lot. And then next step, since we're at it, can you explain to me the difference between ChatGPT and Google? Please use the same style as before. I said, okay, that means second grader. Sure, I can explain the difference between ChatGPT and Google. Google is like a magic encyclopedia that lives on the internet. Okay, cool. And ChatGPT is different because it's like a friend who can talk and write with you. It can help you understand things and answer your questions by talking with you like a conversation. Okay, cool, fair. So that obviously works too. So you can do comparisons whenever learning something new, fair. Now, what I did next is the following. I'm still a little bit lost. I learn well when I hear analogies to real life situations. Okay, what examples can you think of that make it easier for me to understand what ChatGPT is and can do? Okay, and ChatGPT picked that up too. So sure, I can give you some real life examples that might help you understand ChatGPT better. Okay, ChatGPT is like a smart friend you can talk to. ChatGPT is like a genie in a bottle. It's like a language teacher, personal assistant. Okay, fair. Now I think the explanations are okay too. So this is something ChatGPT can do too, obviously. So get more specific on whatever you want in terms of parts of the conversation, in terms of parts of what you want to learn. So it can drill into pretty much everything. And then I said, okay, that helps. To be honest, I don't understand why the introduction of technology like ChatGPT has generated such a big hype in society. What is behind it? What are the influences on the daily lives of us humans? Explain it to me as if I was a 6th grade grader and use a few emojis. Okay, cool. Great question. ChatGPT has generated a lot of hype in society because it has the potential to change the way we interact with technology and each other. Okay, some reasons why. Personalize our experience with technology. ChatGPT can improve accessibility, information overload. Okay, cool. So that is picking it up, and it obviously is coming back with a very nuanced, in my opinion, answer. So that was pretty cool. It sounds not very critical yet, I guess, in order to get a very like not biased answer or more open-ended answer. I would have had to be more specific in the prompt. But this is cool already. So what did I ask next? Well, I need to explain what ChatGPT is to my grandma next week. How would you recommend me to do it? Okay, fair. Explaining ChatGPT to someone who's not familiar with artificial intelligence can be challenging. Here are a few tips that might help you explain it to your grandma. Okay, use simple language and avoid technical jargon. Okay, give real-life examples, focus on the benefits, be patient, and answer questions. Okay, cool. Yeah, but okay, cool. I wanted an idea of what the text could look like. So I asked ChatGPT, and this is what it said could be good for my grandma. Hey grandma, have you heard of ChatGPT? It's really cool new technology that can talk and write like a person. It's like a really smart robot that can help you with your questions and even translate between languages. Okay, cool. So I really hope this shows or gives you an idea of what like ChatGPT is capable of in terms of, you know, helping you learn any new topic you want to learn. Because the biggest let's say benefit you can get out of learning something new using ChatGPT is, in my opinion, that high-end level of personalization that you can achieve. And never forget, every single output of an artificial intelligence should be evaluated critically. So there's still a lot of bias in there. And even though by learning and by using ChatGPT to learn something new, ChatGPT is in its sweet spot, in my opinion. If you don't ask it for like a lot of facts and stuff, it's still important to never forget it's a machine. It's an artificial intelligence you're conversing with. All right, hope this helps. See you soon.